A dream is a wish that your heart has. And on that note, please welcome to the 5th episode of Small City Big Dreams. So Raghu,
Yes, sir.
dude, I remember seeing you running a long time ago.
Yeah, man.
In high school days.
Yeah, those were like wonderful days. You know, I was in high school. I was winning a lot of medals when I was running, and I think today's episode is especially for those people who are very much into track and field. So it's going to be really special, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So who's the first guest today?
First guest. Okay, first guest today. He has. What can I say? Now, if I'd say that he is the #1 ranking, I'd say athlete in his category in Hong Kong, that would not be justice to the second guest, because both of the guests that we have today, they are doing great in their own events. Like both of them are ranking on the top in Hong Kong right now.
Right. So they are both ranked top in 800, the first guest, and 1500, the second guest. So without further ado, let's welcome both of our guests, Kamran and Aryan.
Hey guys, my name is Kamran. I'm a Form 5 student at the Dahlia Memorial School, Broadway, and I run the 800.
Yeah, hey guys, I'm Aryan. We study in the same school, and I'm studying in Form 4. Yeah.
Okay.
Really young.
Such young talents, you know.
Yeah. And the youngest guest so far.
Youngest guest so far. What do you guys like? How do you come up with this? Like, when did you decide? Okay, studying is okay, but at the same time, I want to do this, like track and field. I want to run. How?
It started, I think it started like because of our teachers, like PE teachers. They all supported us. Like we didn't want to run. We weren't into track, and then they like pushed us to run track. So that's that. Like that's how it started.
Yeah.
And I think their school has a really good history of producing a lot of track and field talent. You know, there were quite a lot of students. I know 2 for sure, Lovepreet and he's known as Kanga. Right?
Oh yeah.
These two guys from your school were really famous as well. Yes, and about you, how did it all start for you?
For me, my PE teacher was my science teacher, and he used to force me every day. Like he used to come to my class and check my bag if I brought my stuff or not. And most of the time, I trained with school uniform with the long pants. And he helped me find my talent, and now I think I should really be grateful that I found him.
Sometimes you do need that one person to push you. Yeah,
make sure you're like improving.
That's true.
Yeah. Funny thing is, I'm an alumni of the same school, and I think the driving force for you guys should have at some point been Mr. Lee.
Yeah.
Mr. Lee. He loves pushing people.
Yeah, I remember I wasn't even good in running, and then he just pushed me to get better. You know, even though I didn't really come to training that much, but he would like scold me from a young junior form, you know, and then now like help me to get to the rank that I'm in right now.
Okay.
That's amazing.
So you are running 800 and you're running 1,500 meter. So apart from this, have you guys ever ran any other events like 100, 200, 400 relays?
Yeah, we have the inter-Delia events. Like,
Inter-Delia?
Yes, Inter-Delia, yeah. Because we have to fill these spots, everyone in our school has to run every event, like 100 to like the 1,500. So we let the other people, we let some other junior forms run our events because, and then we try to run something new to us, you know, last year I ran the 200, which I don't really run that much. So
Okay.
yeah, it was.
How did you do?
I used to run 200. It was my favorite event. Really.
Yeah.
I used to love running 200.
Yeah, I actually like it as well because it's short and
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
easy.
it's a sensible distance to run because, like, it doesn't really require a lot of stamina.
Yeah.
You know, it ends within 20 seconds
Yeah.
max. So
Yeah.
for me, that is the maximum I could do when I was running.
The thing about long distances, I think I think you really have to pace yourself.
Yeah.
You can't just start off very fast,
Yeah.
stay fast.
True.
'Cause when I saw, like, I was at the sports days, right? And I've actually seen them running, and they would pace themselves, and some people would just start running, like sprinting, in like a 1500 meter event.
So what is the secret like for you to run 1500 so well? So,
Actually, there's no secret.
Uh-huh.
It's actually the training and our coach. Because many people in Hong Kong, they just like keep training hard, but they're not doing it right. So for us, we are training hard and we are doing it right. That make us like special and makes us break our PBs and
Okay.
break through.
Yeah, I agree with him. Like, we have a great coach, Coach Jacob. Like, he knows every time, every training, he knows what he's doing. He knows how to treat his athletes. And he knows how to like maintain that same pace like in training. And I think he's one of the best coaches in Hong Kong.
Right.
Like,
You know, one great thing about their coach Jacob is that nearly all the students, all the boys,
All the
they went on to represent Hong Kong at one stage or another. So
Yeah.
big round of applause to
to
Jacob, your
yeah,
coach.
he's a
Right.
great coach.
Yes. So let's coaching is on the other side, right? You say when I ask you about your secrets for running 1500, you say coaching, his techniques. But what is like your formula of running 1500? Do you see the difference I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like
for me,
you can train well, but then
Yeah.
when you actually go to run, you
It's
might
a
have a
different story.
different technique.
Yeah.
Okay, for this first 300 meters,
I'm gonna do this.
yeah.
You know, your own mind games.
Yeah. So how do you handle that?
Yeah, for me, like before the race, my coach sets up a plan, like how do I run. So usually I start the first 400, like 1 minute or 59,
Okay.
and then I see what's going around. Like if someone wants to go front, maybe just follow him or run my own. So that's how I do it.
Okay. And since you guys have experience running short distance as well, and you said 200, 100, what is the big difference you see between long distance or like 400, 800, 1500, than that to 100, 200?
Yeah, that's really a good question. Like we can see from our body types.
Yeah.
Like if you will see from far, you would know that we would run like 800,
Yeah,
1005.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
yeah, I think the biggest difference is obviously endurance.
Yeah.
Yeah, the endurance from the 400 to 1500 obviously requires more endurance. And yeah, I think when training for the 800, like 800 is a mixture of speed and endurance.
Right.
More of endurance, but also speed. So when you're training for the 800, you're also like training for the shorter distances,
Right.
because you also train yourself for the shorter distances. So it really helps. But the difference, I think because I'm so used to training for the 800 and 1005, like the shorter distances, they get easier. Like
Right.
I feel like they're easier to run.
And
Yeah.
and another thing about short distance is you need a lot of thrust. You know,
Yeah,
you
that's
need
true.
a lot of muscle power in your leg because
Yeah.
you have to start off.
Yeah, that's very true. You know, if you see actual like short distance runners, they're very like I'd say chest heavy.
Yeah.
They need to push forward. Like the initial thrust has to be there.
Right.
You know, one thing I really appreciate that Aryan said is like some people when they see any athlete reaching heights, they're like, it's in his genes.
Yeah.
He has
Yeah,
mentioned that
that's true.
it's hard work.
Yeah.
If you don't put in the hard work, you're not gonna achieve it. Genes alone are not gonna do things. Like even like if you're smart in the classroom,
Yeah.
it's gonna lead nowhere unless you're putting in hard work.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Like for long distance runner, yeah, we usually need the alone work.
Yeah.
Like we have to do long runs alone. So for short distance, you can have a team, do this, do gym. But for long distance, I think it's much harder.
Yeah.
Yeah, my coach says it all the time. Like talent will get you far, but won't get you that far.
Yeah.
So you have to put in the work.
That's very
Yeah,
true.
yeah. So
That's true.
So, I guess.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the next section of the show. Okay, it's the rapid fire. Want to explain what's the rapid fire?
Yeah, so I think you're well aware of it. I think there's been quite a few before. So in rapid fire, we'll ask you a few questions to each of you,
okay.
and you'll have to answer. Make sure the answers are not too lame. Okay,
Yeah,
must be
okay.
interesting.
Good spicy answers.
Yeah, because at the end of the season, we will have a review of all the rapid fire rounds, and then we will choose one lucky winner from all the guests we have. And that lucky guest will get 2 tickets to Macau, 2-day, 1 night, in a 5-star hotel with
Okay.
all expenses paid.
Yeah.
So I hope that is something to pump you guys up for this.
And there's a small gift right now as well
Okay.
Yeah.
for a winner from both of you.
True.
So yeah.
We'll show that later, but let's move on to the rapid fire
Okay.
coming up next.
फिर शुरू करिए rapid fire.
Yeah.
Let's start rapid fire.
Sure, let's go.
Let's go. So first question: do you like to cook? And if yes, what cuisine do you like to cook?
I like to cook. I like to cook chicken.
Uh-huh.
Like any chicken. Like at home, I have in the freezer. Like if my mom's not at home, then I have some chicken breasts at home. And I'll just cook it after my long run.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Protein.
Okay,
Protein.
yeah, you need that for an athlete. And you?
Okay.
Yeah, for me, I like to cook noodles because that's the only thing I know how to cook. And I look at YouTube and spice it up, spice my
Okay.
noodles up.
So
put that, put
basically,
this.
You can boil things.
Boil?
Because
Yeah.
basically you put noodles
Yeah.
in water and that's it. Okay. The second question is, what is your perfect day like? What
For
would it
me?
be like?
Yeah, for me, my perfect day is like wake up in the morning with good sleep, eat good breakfast, and then go for running, come back home, TV, and chill. That's my perfect day.
It's such an ideal day. Workout, chill, everything.
But never happens.
My good day would be like waking up at around 2 in the afternoon and just eating my brunch and then just going for a long run.
Okay.
And I want my long run to be good. So if it's not good, then that wouldn't be a good day. So
Okay.
after that, I'll take my nutrients, protein, and that's it. That's
nice.
chill. I just relax and watch a movie.
What's your favorite comedy movie?
My favorite comedy movie is The Hangover.
Classics.
Yeah, so there are 3 sequels, so I love them. I think I watched them like over 10 times. Like classic.
Okay.
Yeah, for me, my favorite movie is like probably Mr. Bean, because like we've all grown up
we
watching
grew up
it. So
that.
that's
yeah.
true. Okay. So, what is your favorite song at the moment and why?
My favorite song is by A$AP Rocky.
Okay.
Wild for the Night. You know
Okay.
why?
Okay.
Because it's like gives me motivation to do stuff,
Okay.
and like after I listen, I just feel so energetic
Okay.
and just wanna go and run.
It says pre-workout. That song. How about you?
My favorite song is probably a Travis Scott song. I think this is my all-time favorite also. So it's pretty old now, but it's Sicko Mode. So,
Yeah, Sicko Mode.
because it's like I also listen to it when I'm running, and then it gets me hyped. So yeah.
What's yours? What's your favorite song, Sigmund?
Tommy.
Roger
and
yes,
Jones.
same. That song is the best song at the moment right now.
Yes.
From the best movie as well.
Okay. Now, a little tricky question. Once you meet a person, what's the first thing you notice about them? I wasn't wrong when I said tricky.
My turn.
Yeah.
Um, I think obviously their face
Mm-hmm.
and then their shoes. 'Cause
Okay.
I like shoes. Like I have a lot of shoes. I'm really into
Hype beast.
sneakers. So I think yeah, sneakers.
Yeah.
So
How about
Yeah,
you?
for me, the first thing I would look is like their eye contact. If I'm talking to them and they're looking somewhere else, of course I wouldn't feel nice. Yeah. So
Yeah.
then, yeah.
Usually, I've heard that when you want to judge a person, a new person, you usually look at their shoes. You see what they're wearing now, and then that's how you can. No, look. Let's move on. So, describe yourself, your teenage self, your current self, in 3 words.
Uh,
Tick tick.
um,
The clock is ticking.
a tall guy.
Okay. Alright.
Because I usually get that a lot.
Okay.
Alright. And you?
3 words.
Uh-huh.
I think they call me like. I think I'm sociable. They call I'm talkative. Like and then yeah, I'm fast. 'Cause that's
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice.
That's
Okay.
nice.
If you could have lunch or dinner with any person, dead or alive, who would it be?
Oh, I think definitely Keanu Reeves.
Okay,
That's
Keanu
like,
Reeves.
I love that guy. I've been watching him since I don't know how long. Like, I think I remember watching his like the first movie. You guys know Speed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched it when I was 5.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I love his John Wick movies and yeah.
How about you?
For me, it would be probably Mo Farah, cause like he's a.
Yeah.
Do you know him?
Yeah.
He's like the
Yeah.
best athlete, one of
Mm-hmm.
one of my favorites all time, and I wanna just know his secrets, how he runs so fast, and yeah.
So the next question is, what is your guilty pleasure?
Um,
Don't worry, we won't tell
Yeah.
Mr. Jacob.
Yeah,
we won't tell Mr. Jacob.
I don't really have any guilty pressure. Mostly massage. I like massage,
Uh-huh.
Okay.
and yeah.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong, not the.
It's fine. How are you?
Guilty pleasure. Probably playing other sports.
Okay.
Because my coach gets mad when I play other sports because it's easy to get injured.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
So yeah, playing other sports is kind of like I'm interested in watching.
In a
Yeah.
sense, every sport is,
Yeah.
you can get injured
Yeah,
just
yeah.
running as well.
No, but like when you're focused on something.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You can't take like risks.
Yeah.
If you could have like one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? For me, it would be like chicken tikka.
Uh-huh.
And once again, thank you, Akash, for the
Yeah,
amazing
thank you for
food.
the amazing food, yeah.
Okay.
I think mine would be my vanilla protein shake.
Okay.
Okay. That's
Because I think they contain like all the nutrients, and then I just love my protein shakes. Like I just like after my run, the only thing I think about is the protein shake. Like so, yeah.
And
How are you?
yours?
For me, it would be probably mangoes. They have good
Oh,
sugars.
finally.
Yeah, us like we Indians like love mangoes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's one of the main fruit in India, and it just contains sugar and it's healthy.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. So, since summer holidays are coming around the corner, what is your favorite holiday destination?
For me, it would be India,
Okay.
like cause I love India. I love the culture.
Okay.
And I just love seeing my relatives, and it just like it doesn't feel like Hong Kong. It's just really open.
Yeah, that's
You can run anywhere you
Yeah.
want. Yeah.
It's a great place for you guys to practice.
Mine would be I think somewhere in Europe or Switzerland. That's
Uh-huh,
always
Switzerland.
been my dream like holiday place, and I'm actually going there this
Okay.
summer. So I'm really excited.
Yeah,
Like
it'll be good to get away from the heat in Hong Kong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very good.
Enjoy yourself in the Alps.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Okay. If you win Mark 6, what will you do?
if I'm not a gambler myself, like I don't gamble, but if I win, then I would probably I would probably go get some new clothes and new shoes, like, because I love sneakers. So, and yeah, or I'll actually get a car first,
Oh,
and then
okay.
shoes. So,
And you?
But for me, I wouldn't get a car because I couldn't drive.
Uh-huh.
And for me, the first thing I would get is like some Gucci clothes. Because like rappers give me motivation to buy them. So
Okay. All right, that's I love Gucci myself.
I do that myself.
You can do
man.
Gucci
Yeah,
gang.
I do that. Gucci gang.
Okay, the next question is: if you were to compare yourself with one fictional character, who would it be?
I would compare myself to the Flash.
Okay.
Because like he also motivates himself when he's stuck in a danger or something.
Okay.
He motivates himself to like get over it.
Okay.
I also do it myself. Like if I have an obstacle, I would motivate myself. Like I would think about it. How do I get over it?
Uh-huh.
So
I
that's
thought he chose that because they're both fast.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I don't watch Flash, so I wouldn't know. I just thought he's fast. Okay, but yeah, that's a good answer. All right, and you?
I would compare myself to John Wick.
Okay. I saw that
Actually, no.
coming.
Yeah.
I saw that coming.
Not because I'm an assassin, but because because like his lifestyle, he's such a cool person. Yeah, the way he like dresses, black suit, but still like I like his style, and he's a cool person, chill person. So
Okay.
Okay. Would you stay at home or go out on a Saturday night?
just go, of course, go out. Yeah, I would, except if there's some important like. There's a match going on because the World Cup is going
Oh,
on.
yeah. That's true.
World Cup
So,
fever.
if it's my team, I'll definitely stay home and watch, just like yesterday. And yeah, if there's nothing to watch, I'll definitely go out with my friends and yeah,
Okay.
enjoy the weekend.
Yeah, for me, I'd probably go out on a Saturday night because we barely get a day to spend our lives
On yourself.
Yeah.
on ourselves. So I would probably go out on a Saturday night partying or somewhere.
Okay. The next question is: would you rather be an ugly genius or a hot moron?
I'd probably be a hard moron.
Okay.
Because like if you be a hot moron, like you can I like modeling, so
okay.
so like you can get into the modeling industry,
Okay.
earn money.
By being hot. Okay.
I think that's a really good lifestyle.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
think I'll be an ugly genius.
Okay.
And then like I'm a genius, so I think I'll probably come up with ways to make myself better, like look better.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'll probably
That's a really smart answer.
I'll probably get like I won't do plastic surgery because
Okay.
I'm a genius, so I'll probably come up with some
With your own ways.
Yeah, your own ways.
Alright.
Okay, very smart. Okay. Name one person who would never pick up your call on the first attempt, and what's your relationship with that person?
Okay, I think I'll go with this guy. Like I'll call him and then he'll never pick it up. Like I don't know what he's doing.
Uh-huh.
Like I actually don't know what he's doing at times. Like
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Usually, I don't know. But for me, it's also this guy. Because whenever I call him, like he doesn't pick up. But when he picks up, like his voice, like he seems like he's so high. Like,
Okay.
the hell, bro, like something.
Okay, I'm just probably sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a sleeping
For all of us, that person is Raghu.
Yeah.
He never picks up our
Thank
call,
you.
no matter what. No matter
Yeah.
what.
You know, our team is actually everyone sitting behind the cameras is pointing at him. So I don't know where we got that answer from. So yeah. I mean,
Okay.
before it was him, but I think now it's
No.
me. But I think we're busy. That's why we don't answer.
Yeah.
Pick up
So
calls.
that's the end of rapid fire.
Yeah, that's-
Very good answers.
Yeah, there
so
were a
hard
couple
to
of very nice
yeah,
answers.
so
For
hard to
example, this
select.
ugly genius answer is really nice.
So give us time to select the winner,
Yeah.
and we'll get back to you.
Okay, we'll be back with the winner.
Let's
Okay.
move on
Yeah.
to announcing the winner.
Exciting.
Very exciting. So, who do you
Okay.
think will be the winner?
For me, I think he's the winner because of the Mad Genius. That was
Okay.
really good. I pretty felt it.
Okay. And
Okay.
do you believe you were the rightful winner?
No, I think he's the winner.
Okay.
Like, he gave some good ideas.
Okay.
Should we cut the gift
Yeah.
in half?
Yeah, I think we should. You know. Okay, since it was on us,
Yeah.
on our team to decide, we came up with the winner, and the winner's name is Kamran. Yes, amazing. Good work. I think you're correct. His ugly genius answer was really interesting.
Yeah.
It was something out of the box.
So, here is a gift not so out of the box.
Yeah, it's a different
Thank
gift.
you.
Yes, a different gift.
Thank you.
No more golden laddus.
Yes.
This
Yeah.
makes me hungry.
Really.
Yeah.
After all that food you ate, you're still hungry.
This dessert.
Okay. Okay, that's right. Okay, so I want to start off this next segment with asking you guys one question, and that is, who do you look up to in this field?
I look up to, I think, LeBron James.
Okay.
Because, like, he's number one. He's the best basketball player. He's, like, for sports, I really look up to him. Like,
Okay.
he's done it all. He's hardworking, and he's just he also started off with very little support, and then now he's the best player in the NBA. Like, same with me. I really want to be the best. So I really look up to him as a role model.
Okay.
Yes.
But there's no one specific from your track and field world.
Yeah, there are a lot, but like I really like a lot of track and field athletes. Like, I look up to many,
Okay.
but I take inspiration from LeBron James the most.
Okay.
Not because I want to play basketball, but also like from what he's
Yeah, his journey, the way
His
he
journey,
fought
yes.
his way through.
Yes.
Okay. And for you?
For me, I really look up to Mofar. As I said before,
Okay.
he's really my idol.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like I already admire his hard work, and I feel like he motivates a lot of people. Like he doesn't care about money. Money is not the problem. Like
Right.
it's about motivating others, and I feel like he does it the best.
Okay.
And when I feel down, I just watch his videos
Right.
from YouTube. Yeah.
Okay, so that is more on the motivation,
Yeah.
your driving force, side. What about that one person you look to for your techniques? For example, when I used to run, there's only one man you can look at when you talk about short distance, and that is Usain Bolt. I used to see his videos, his training, how your stride should be very low and then long. So, in that sense, who do you follow, like in technique wise?
I think I really like the world record holder for 800 meters, David Rudisha.
Okay.
Okay.
He's I've watched his world record race. I don't know. I think 1,000 times. I
Okay.
can't even count. Like,
Right.
I can't even count how many times I've watched that video. Like, his technique, his stride length.
Mm.
Like, I can really relate. Like, not relate completely, but I really want to be like him.
Right.
Like, he's a true inspiration in the 800 meters.
Right. And for you, I believe.
For me, it's the 1005 Diamond League record holder.
Okay.
He's Asbel Kiprop, his name. He's tall. His body type is like me, so
Okay.
I feel I can relate to him, like how he runs, his stride, his pacing.
And there's just something about all these long distance runners that they're very tall, they're skinny.
Yeah.
What's the reason behind that?
Not really skinny. They're muscular.
Yeah,
But
they don't really
Yeah.
have
They
that
just
much
don't look
yeah.
very like
Yeah.
buff.
I think it's because like they need to cut down weight
Yeah.
so that they don't carry
a lot of
a lot of weight when they.
And then they're from Africa. Like,
yeah.
over there, there's a lot of intense training.
True.
The altitude, like they're basically born with endurance.
Yeah, that's what I was watching a documentary on why there's a lot of long distance runners from Africa, is because they are genetically born with it, because they're nomads, so they are very used to traveling long distance.
Long distances.
Yeah,
Yes.
but that doesn't, as we mentioned alone, that alone doesn't help. You
Yeah,
need to have a
yeah.
lot of hard
Hard
work,
work, yeah.
determination.
Yeah, I totally
along with
agree
it.
with you.
Yeah, that's true.
So, all these aside, I want to ask you guys about family support. Like, I'd say, coming from like, I'd say Indian, Pakistani, like Asian family, where I think they focus most on academics. Was it easy to get support from your family when you told them that you want to pursue running?
Like Desi families, like my family has always put academic on the top,
Yeah.
and then like
Other things.
other things like running a side hobby. Like for me, still like for my family, studies is the most important thing,
Uh huh.
and then it's running. But like I try to manage both.
That's true.
I try to balance them, and yeah, but that's how it is.
Yeah, for me, my parents don't really like 50-50. When I win a medal, they get happy,
Yeah.
and
That's
like that's the most common thing. And for me, usually my mom asks me to focus more on studies because I know like in Hong Kong, like it's hard for ethnic minorities for like to put sports as the career.
True.
That's
Yeah.
why my mom doesn't like really trust me. I can do it, but I think I can like take my career as my profession in Hong Kong.
Like our parents think we just do it for the medal, but like medals, we don't really care about them. But our parents actually think we do it for the medal, but nah, it's more than the medal. It's what's in the future, maybe like
Yeah.
in the long run. Yeah.
No, I think you remember our guest Gurinder
Yeah.
told us a similar thing, is that because he's a really renowned hockey player, he's growing right now, he's trending. So what he told us was that he is also focused on hockey but also studies,
Yeah.
because his parents did so much for him. Our parents did so much for
Yeah,
us.
for us.
So it's important that we pay something back to them, and if they want us to study, make sure you study. But also, I mean, you
Yeah,
can't
yes.
forget your dreams. Do follow
Exactly.
your dreams, but also help your parents, because they sacrifice a lot for us. They know the struggles
Yeah.
of Hong Kong. We haven't
I totally
experienced that
agree
yet.
with you.
Yeah.
Like I think it's good thing to balance.
Yeah.
Like we're doing not too much.
Mm,
That's
true.
Yeah, studies definitely, you can't forget what they've done for you.
Yeah.
And yeah, we always try to, we never, like I want to be a runner, so I'll forget
Mm.
the studying part. Obviously, we never do that, so it's always a balance.
Okay. So, talking about studies, you are in Form 5 and you are in Form 4.
yes, right.
So I believe for you, it should be getting kind of tense because your DSCs are approaching very soon.
Yes.
So how do you plan to handle that? Because for me, when my DSCs came around, I actually stopped running, and that is when I dropped. So I never really came back up. So how do you plan to handle that?
I think the problem with you was like maybe you started studying
Yeah.
late, but then I plan to study a bit earlier over the summer. Like I plan to start studying over the summer and manage my time. Maybe make a timetable, like
Yeah.
so I don't have to stop running at some point.
No, the issue is because, I mean, you can start late, you can start earlier, but I think for me what happened was I realized the potential of a good result and then getting into university and then pursuing
Yes.
the degree that I wanted to. And I really got into, running and then pursuing it as my career. I never saw it that way.
Yes,
But that might be different for you
Yeah.
because you seem really into it.
Yeah.
And the way you say, I think you won't stop running no matter
Yeah.
it's the DSCs or whatever it is,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, maybe I will stop maybe for a week or two, but
Yeah.
like.
I mean, during the exam period, you might.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. But then, yeah, I also have dreams of a degree at a
Yeah.
higher level, like
Education.
same as my running. So I'll try to keep it in the same level.
Right.
Like I won't give importance to to running or
Okay.
so.
That's good. And is study and running the clash ever a problem for you?
Yeah, because like you know, when you get to a high level in sports, you have to shift most of your time in that particular sport.
Yeah.
So like I don't really get so much time, you know. Sometimes I like leave my homework I forgot to do, and then I have to wake up very in the early morning to do it. So I think it's very like it gets easier when you become a full-time athlete.
Yeah.
But and then I have to focus on my studies too. So for me, I'm not really taking so much pressure on the DSEs
Okay.
because like I still have 2 years,
2 years
to work
to go.
work for it.
Yeah. So both of you have represented Hong Kong, right? But I want to ask you both, what is the future target, or I'd say, what's the end target? Like in the future, where do you want to see Kamran at, and where do you want to see Aryan at? Like where do you want to retire?
For me, like
Yeah.
I wanna retire when I'm like on a top level, like Asian Games or yeah, I think Asian Games is my target.
Okay.
And in the future, like I wanna motivate other athletes, like my coach. My coach is really a inspiration to me, and I wanna inspire other athletes.
And for you?
For me, I think there's I can't predict the future,
Right.
but like yeah, I will have to stop at some time, but
Yeah.
I will stop when I'm done.
Mm.
So when I reach my goals, like my goal right now is the world championship,
Okay.
under 20.
All right.
But I have to get my passport and I need to get a standard. So
Okay.
that's really my goal.
And I've heard that for people that an athlete's life career is very short. It's a short span, nearly
Short span.
13, 14 years, and then you start to get old, your knees hurt, you have back injuries and that, and then eventually you'll have to hang your boots.
Yeah, I
So-
totally agree with that.
So does that ever come into your mind? It's like 13 years, 14 years, what to do after that, maybe?
I don't really think about it.
Okay.
Like if you really think about it, then you just stress yourself out.
Mhm.
Like I agree on that point about the injuries.
Right.
Injuries is a very dangerous thing.
Yeah.
Like if you once get injured, you cannot train for a month or twice.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why it can affect your career.
Very
So if I want to give an advice, stay out of injuries.
Yeah, don't-
Yeah, I agree with him. Injuries, you don't want to mess with injuries. Like that's why our coach tells us to focus on one thing, not play other sports.
Yeah.
Because if you don't want to risk yourself, you know. But on the for the long run, like that's why we put our studies and running at the same level. So
Yeah.
once our running career is over, we also have studies, our career, the degree. So we'll know what we have to do next.
So that I believe is the end of today's episode.
Sadly,
Yeah,
man.
very
Sadly,
sad.
we had such a great time with you
True.
guys. Answers were amazing. Such good interaction.
Yeah, we're thankful that you guys took your time out and came here to be with us and share your experiences with the people out there.
Before you go, watch the recommended videos on the side.
Yeah,
The word of today is giving.
giving.
Yeah.
So make sure you remember today's word and the previous words and add them and put them together into a
Yeah.
sentence.
And tune in for the next episode of
Small City,
Big Dreams. Bye.
Hey guys, thanks for watching our episode.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Small City Big Dreams. Peace.